All right. It is
Tower. Robin Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf
nighttime.
Sierra runway tree 6 ready for departure. Straight out departure.
If you know
Robin Alpha
California,
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Altimeter 299er departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 6.
all right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 6. Robin X-ray Golf Sierra.
So, as you can see up here, Lake Tahoe. Big old trees. Great camping spots up here. Phenomenal. Let's go park and break off. And let's go full speed. Go to the left, right, and counter that torque. A bit of a rough takeoff there. I kind of forgot what plane I was in. Really need airspeed here. Flaps off. Come on, airspeed. There we go. There we go. We got some positive rating. Okay, let's go. Oh, I love South Lake Tahoe so much. Get myself situated here. I gotta figure out where Toulouse is and do a little flyover of Toulouse, which is my favorite restaurant in South Lake Tahoe, and towards Zephyr Cove. So I'm definitely en route here. We are cruising. Let's take a look. Yeah. So the main drag here, pretty much right at that blue marker. That's where it is. It's the main strip. The border of Nevada is just up ahead where Zephyr Cove is. Ah, yeah. So this comes down to a T. I saw Joe Biden just down here with Hunter Biden when he was president. They were in Lake Tahoe at the same time. Some nice houses down here along the beach. Nothing too ultra fancy, mostly cabins. Alright, the main strip. Push my nose down a little bit. There's Toulouse. Just up ahead here somewhere. It's a bit of a hotel kind of area straight ahead. This is where it would be, right here. I'll have to take a look at it again. There's Harrah's Casino right there. A lot of very nice cars there. This is called Zephyr Cove here. This is right at the Nevada-California borderline. And some good camping along in here. Spring break camping gets a little rowdy in here. There's always some stories of teenagers getting messed up and kind of fooling with things around here. And we're gonna fly up along Millionaire's Row. Steve Jobs built a 15-acre property just along up here. Go back inside. It's kind of beautiful out there. I don't mind being out there. But this is Lake Tahoe. If you've heard about it and never seen it, this is what it looks like. Now, North Lake Tahoe is all up here, and it's a long, long lake. And you can definitely see how flat it is. Up here, Glenbrook is Logan Creek. This is where like the multi-million-dollar houses are. Imagine that property there on my left wing. 360 with the ocean all around. Well, not the ocean, but the lake. Anyway, I'm going to kind of skip past this, and we're going to go back. See if I can take a better look at Toulouse here. They pull crawfish out of this lake. There's natural crawfish in it. And Toulouse is a New Orleans Creole French fusion type of restaurant. A little bit of casual, a little bit of formal. It's just a fantastic place. So we're just heading right back to South Lake Tahoe this way via Zephyr Cove. Just to move my trim down, I'm noticing I got a bit of a climb here. So yeah, as I was saying, Toulouse has a nice jambalaya, and they do a whole bunch of different Creole dishes, and being able to go out into that water there on a boat. The chef John, I know, does that from time to time and pulls up crawdads and brings them right back to the restaurant, gets them all cleaned up and boils them all up, and yeah, you can make crawdad bisque. Always beautiful. Man, I'm just such a fan. So I'm just so thankful for this game to be able to give me the chance to go see these sites again and not have to pay so much money to get there anymore. This game is pretty darn cool. As a amateur aviation enthusiast, I love this game. It's great. Let's go outside and take a look around here. Enjoying that beautiful California sunset. Look at that. It's beautiful. Hey, maybe that's John down there in the boat getting crawdads. Hey, John. Okay, where's Harris? There it is. Harris. In front. So some of this beach, you actually have to pay to get on the beach. It's not all just public. Let's go real slow over the top here. Not crash. It's just not crash. So there's Harris right there, the big lit up thing on my way now. Main strip. That so right right there should be it. Where this hotel is, where that car is right there, that's where you'd find Toulouse. Wow, can't believe I barely know how to fly a plane and I'm able to manage this. So here's Lake Tahoe, where all the tourists spend all their money. I'll throttle up here. And I think we are going to head over Harris. And we are going to follow this highway up past Epic Cove. And I'm going to take my plane over to Carson, Nevada. I'm not using any real navigation here other than the fact that I've just been these places and driven these roads, and I'm familiar with it enough that I can just navigate my way around. I better go back inside here to get over this bridge. I don't know, this doesn't seem like I've got enough altitude here. It's one thing about this, you can see, doesn't seem like a very high, but I'm at 7,000 feet altitude. Come to think of it, there's mountains back here. Snowboarded up there. Mountain called Heavenly. Whoa! Come on, Kobe. Let's focus here. A little turbulence here. Kind of cool air coming down off the valley, off these high peaks. Boy, I better stay out of that. Taking a right here. See, this is where real piloting would be beneficial, real knowledge, because I'm just guessing. I don't know how high this hill is comparative to where I'm at right now. I'm just guessing. But I'm certainly winging. You can see the lights north Lake Tahoe showing up there. Glenbrook. Fancy. Up in these hills, probably some of the best hunting in North America. Get in there. California golden bears. You'll find them. So I am struggling to really get up 8,700 feet. How much higher can I climb? This is about the peak, and then it all goes down here as I go towards the east. There's some lights there. That's definitely in Nevada. Actually, well, no, I'm all in Nevada now. State line is kind of like along this perimeter here. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. That looks like Carson. That looks like Reno up there. Oh yeah. Get some more lift here. So, Carson, Nevada is the capital of Nevada. I don't think most people know that. I don't think most Canadians know that, but we're the most Canadians, right? Aha. So yeah, bye-bye Lake Tahoe behind there. Indian Hills is just south. Carson must be here. 8,900 altitude. Let's keep that altitude up high. So when Joe Biden flew in, he flew in Air Force One into Carson. Yeah, there it is, just lighting up there, Carson. And so that's a big enough airport for Air Force One. So I'm guessing that I'm going to see some runway lights. So this will be Reno up here. North Lake Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe. Yeah, I've ridden my BMW M1000R down from Canada all the way down through here, along this beautiful highway in there. Went over to Toulouse, spent a couple days there at the hotel that's connected to the restaurant. I love it. Yeah, I think the highway, or sorry, the airport is inland. I do see a beacon there, kind of right off the M on the nautical miles there, 401 nautical miles. A little blue beacon. It's the only thing I can see. There's that highway. Imagine riding a 200 horsepower, 400-pound motorcycle up and down that highway. Did that a few times. Some sports fields there. Carson City, Nevada. Can't see too much out of my windscreen here. But everything is nice and steady. Airspeed, engine's good, altitude's great. Fuel is not depleting, so that's nice. That beacon is still going there, in that blue kind of area. Baseball diamonds. On the main strip there. That blue looks like an airport to me. Ever notice how it's the same stars every single night, every day of the year? We're just in a slightly different place. Yeah, I'd say that's an airport down there. So I need to figure out my approach. $9,000 feet. This plane is just steady. So easy to fly. I'm a fan. I need to learn more about this thing. Alright. I'm gonna land down there. Washoe County. Alright, let's drop some flaps. And let's do what we can here. So the highway comes down here. My airport's back here. I do not know the elevation for Carson. Seeing that I'm at 68, I'd say I'm about 500 feet here. Hopefully I line up. No, not there yet. I gotta wait till here. Wait till like here. And let's go. Okay, so if a 737 or 747 can land on this thing, so can I. This is my first nighttime landing ever. I do not need to bleed off too much speed, but I definitely need to get down. I can cut all my power now. My props will just be turning under the wind power. Lots of room. Lots of room. First nighttime landing ever. Dropping all my flaps. Not bad. Not bad. First time. First nighttime landing ever in Flight Sim 24. Woohoo! Did it. I'm not going to worry too much about taxiing off the runway. Actually, no, I'm right here. I'll throttle up and rudder around. That was a little heavy on the throttle. Yeah, that's probably not the best way to do it. Okay, well, it's a nice, kind of nice way to end the day. Let's not get too crazy here on the runway. On the taxiway, I should say. All right, well, thanks very much for joining me. That was South Lake Tahoe, taking off next to if my memory serves me correct, Heavenly Mountain. Good for skiing and snowboarding. Toulouse Restaurant in downtown South Lake Tahoe. My favorite restaurant in Western USA. Thanks, John, for the fantastic menu, fantastic hospitality. Much appreciated. Let's throw on a parking brake here. Pull our mixture. Cut our power. Alternator. Battery. Oh, well, that's interesting. Battery. Magneto. Let's just double check the battery. Oh. Well, sorry about that. That's a little bit of a weird way to finish it. But there we go.